gentlemen, I would like to introduce...
Alright, baby. I'm your host, Sean Michael Rivera. This is the very ugly co-host.
None other than John Kuwasi. Or you can call me Ku.
Who will be giving us 2 Magnum minutes of this episode. And we are broadcasting on YouTube, no longer on MySpace, because MySpace is being a big inflated phallus right now. I'm very mad at MySpace. But here, in the Chief we pray. I wanted to kick the things off. This looks like a normal Memorex 10-pack CDR disc, but no, this is actually the first 10 episodes, or first 7 episodes, or 9 episodes, something like that, of Full View Entertainment. There's about, I don't know, maybe like 4 hours of fun on there or something. I don't know, it's like $5 if you want it. It makes a great stocking stuffer. If not, I guess I'll keep it. If you want it, it's $5. Just write me or write him, and
$5.
$5 footlong. Not mine, but it's a good one. And it is 5:07 on the East Coast. We are broadcasting from Peekskill, New York. Some would say the greatest city on earth. I wouldn't say that, but
I beg to differ.
we have quite a bit of history to report. We are now living in a new age, Mr. Kuwasi. The age of Obama.
Yeah, Obama. The first African American elected to be our very own president. Aren't you excited?
Yippee! Well,
You don't sound too happy.
I voted for the guy, so of course I'm excited. I'm also kind of upset that California passed Proposition 8, which was the ban on gay marriage. It's my personal belief to say, who the hell am I to say who they can marry? Marry a goat if they want to. But this is the new setup here, kind of messy.
Goats are good.
Let you know what he's into. Coming from them islands and shit. But this is a hole puncher. But Mr. Kuwasi, are you prepared for this week's double Magnum Minute?
Prepared? Shoot, I was born prepared, okay?
That wasn't the case last week. Which, in fact, ladies and gentlemen, last week we're going to try to have that back up for you on the MySpace. It's www.myspace.com/rdg01. But last Thursday's episode is still processing. Therein, MySpace is being an inflated fallacy. So, Mr. Kuwasi.
Yes.
Are you prepared for the times ahead?
Times ahead. In what aspect? Like financially, emotionally.
No emotion. No. We're not gonna get. This isn't the View.
I'm just saying.
No, this isn't the View.
You gotta specify.
I shouldn't have to. Are you prepared financially? No, because ain't nobody prepared financially.
True.
But are you prepared, perhaps, for the historical time period? I said a couple of weeks ago on the program that I felt that we were on the cusp of something great, wonderful. Do you feel the same, or am I alone on that one?
You know what? I'm right there with you because, after seeing the very first African American president elected into office, that just told me, like, wow, maybe it is time for a change. I'm expecting more great things to come.
Yes, we can. I couldn't resist the temptation. But I voted, and I was mad because I'm broker than George Bush's economic policy, but they had a lot of food to eat at the voting place. I don't know if they had anything to eat where you went to go vote, but
anything to eat.
It was a vote and eat at Uriah Hill where I voted.
Really?
Really, they had They had Dunkin' Donuts, coffee, all that fun stuff.
And all we had was a voting booth.
Really?
Yeah.
When I first went in there, I couldn't figure out that lever for my life.
You know what? Neither could I. I mean, was that the first time you voted though?
Yeah.
Yeah, same here too.
Once they told me to pull it this way. I pressed the buttons. I thought I was done. No, I had to pull it back. And it rang like a cash register. I was hoping I was going to get some money, but. So, give us a little taste, because we have about 5 minutes left here. Give us a little taste of your. Last week you did what on the Magnum Minute?
I did
the episode.
Yeah.
The episode that never aired, but it's going to be on here. So get the box set. The manga that you did last week was what?
It was on the manga / anime on Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Who?
Neon Genesis Evangelion.
No, I got that first. What was the second part? And was the second part even in human language?
The second part?
Yes.
Of the manga minute?
Yes, say it slow. No, the second part of the name.
Oh, Neon Genesis Evangelion.
Neon Genesis is the first part. We got past the first part. I'm talking about the second.
Evangelion.
What the hell is that?
It goes more into like a biblical term.
No, I've never read the Bible, but I've never been to church and the good Lord says, "Oh Lord, Evangelion." I've heard of it, of an evangelical, never an Evangelion.
Well,
or are you mispronouncing the word?
No, I'm not mispronouncing the word.
Can you read?
Yes, I can read.
Just real quick, what's that word?
Penis.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Make sure we don't. Okay, so what is Evangelion or whatever the hell?
Alright. Neon Genesis is a story that takes place in the future. Well, back when it came out in 1995, it took place in 2015. It's a post-apocalyptic, mecha action series that centers around the efforts of a paramilitary, organization called NERV.
Is that like parachute dudes or?
No. Moving on. Basically, these the purpose of this NERV organization is to ward off creatures called angels. They're named after, historical angels in the Old Testament of the Bible.
So the angels are the bad guys?
In this story, technically, yes.
That's not a story I want to read.
Basically, how they fight off these giant, extraterrestrial beings. They fight them with giant cyborgs called Evangelions, and selected teenagers are, the only ones who can pilot it. Due to an event in the story that makes them only compatible.
So we're in the future, and all we can get is a bunch of prepubescent teenagers that can save the world.
Basically.
That's why I don't listen to this. That's why I don't read none of this. But you have a list of the top 5, which we're going to be doing. By the way, folks, I want to let you know that we're going to be doing Pet of the Week coming up next, and in the next segment. I need to get some coffee and a cinnamon bun or something in here. So if one appears on the desk, that's what happened. Yeah. People around here can't make toast for their life. But we're going to be doing Pet of the Week. He's going to be finishing up the AMV, because he kind of gave almost all of it away, even though he wasn't supposed to, but he gave almost all of it away. He's going to give us a list of the top 5 AMVs, and he's going to explain what the hell an AMV is, and then I'm going to be reading Pet of the Week. So, we still have about a minute and a half to fill, but yeah, just want to let you know what's coming up. And don't think you have heard the last of these weird, cartoony things. Because unfortunately, against my better judgment, we're going to have another Manga Minute coming up here. And God help us all. May the Chief be with us. And in case you haven't noticed, I am a big Halo fan. And Halo's the best. Gears of War and Killzone, they can all jump off a cliff. And in case you still haven't noticed, I'm a big beer fan. So anybody out there that tries to tell me not to drink, bring it on. Mr. Kusin, you are in a corner, literally and figuratively. Do you like beer?
Beer? Not really. I go for more heavier.
After the break, he's gonna be dead.
Hey, I'm not saying like some beers I can drink. Others I don't know. I can't really drink. The only beer I really like is Budweiser. Other than that, I don't know.
During the break, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna get a doctor in here to verify that Mr. Kusin is in fact Mr. Kusin and not a Miss Kusin.
Not everybody likes beer. Come on.
What's next? You gonna tell me you don't like football?
Hey. You're stepping in line here. I love football.
Okay, what's your favorite football team?
Giants. All day. New York.
Okay, if that's your favorite team, why do you wish for the Giants? And the Giants just made a big giant splash there. And we'll be back in 2 minutes with another segment.